My name is CIhan Behlivan. I'm the co-founder of SilentMD. This is my third digital health startup, and my other co-founder is an orthopedic surgeon. So we are in healthcare. I've been in healthcare in 18 years. So SilentMD, we call it AI-driven digital recovery platform for surgeries. And so it's a kind of a solution. So I like to talk about, so what is the problem? So according to us and lots of orthopedic surgeons, we have a lack of managed, data-driven, and patient-centric post-surgical recovery pathways. What it means is technically, we do these high-value surgeries, risky surgeries on patients, and we let them go home, and technically we don't follow up with them so much. And so, this is a problem since the start of the, modern medicine, but it wasn't turning into a problem until now, because now we have bundled payments. We have value-driven medicine. It's not fee-for-service anymore, and so it's becoming a profitability and cost issue for hospitals to better manage their, surgical recovery processes. And for surgeons, with the new remote monitoring codes, there wasn't ever a revenue possibility before. Now they have that possibility. And for the patients, we don't have a personalized care, we don't have personalized information, and we don't have any emotional and, logistical support in these processes. If it happens in the first couple of days. And so the opportunity is, we like to go after knee replacement surgeries. That's our focus, our first market. It's a $25 billion industry market, and there are lots of quality and issues with it. And the platform will compose of wearable sensors and lots of data analytics. We will bring together, and then we will deliver the service. Thank you very much.
I'll ask this question because it was probably coming up in your pitch. What stage are you at with your product development?
We are in early seed stage. Right now, what we are doing is, we did lots of, from the data side, because our second company was a patient report outcomes company, so we have lots of predictive outcomes model we developed beforehand. So the variable is we have a development partner in Canada. So what they do is they call it smart textile computing. And so right now we are in the process of raising money to finalize the sleeve and then start developing the platform.
Can you just briefly tell me about your team?
So, my, other co-founder is an orthopedic surgeon, and he has a PhD from MIT and, MD from Harvard, and he's in knee biomechanics PhD, so he has lots of experience as a surgeon in total knee replacement. And our chief product officer just came out of United Healthcare, that one of their vice president, product innovation there. And then our executive chairman is also a MD from town, and he's a kind of a consultant to both Optum and United Healthcare Ventures.
So is there going to be an app or some sort of of technology that the patient's going to have to enter a bunch of information in it so that you can figure out what's going on as the sensors are moving?
So the sleeve has 5 sensors. And so we'll collect constantly range of motion continuously. We'll measure the swelling, so we will figure out the patient has a possible infection or not after, if the patient rests and the swelling doesn't go down. It's a kind of a red flag. And then we'll collect vitals, sleep patterns, and activities continuously, and then we'll turn them into a way that the patients can easily understand. And so, for example, every night you will get a feedback from us saying, John, you got 15,000 steps today. Your life space improved from 500 feet to 1 mile last 6 weeks. Your range of motion improvement is this. So if you go like this, you'll recover in 45 days. So our idea is to minimize, give patients interaction. But we don't want them to, do so much with the, app, because our average age is 65. So we just want to find the engaging, make it as simple as possible.
Do you have any evidence that this improves the outcomes?
Yes. And the reason why we are saying yes, because, in our previous company, patient report outcomes, we technically collect data, 50,000 patients, and we work with, Twin Cities Orthopedics, Park Nicollet, we work with University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. And so from our engagement with those post-surgical patients, when you follow up with them and when you engage with them, their feedback is always positive. And we believe, we create that, connectivity. I think it will be successful for patients. So, thank you.